Alright, today we're going to cover the PB81-AI. This is our 4K deterrent strobe and audible message camera. Basically, it can give you a warning as well as strobe light LED based off of human or vehicle detection. Supports a 2.8mm lens, built-in microphone, one-click cloud firmware updating. First thing we'll cover is the cross-line setup or line cross setup. With this, basically, you go into your intelligence settings under Smart. We're going to go ahead and check that box at the top and basically select or draw a line where we want to trigger or have a particular area active for motion. In this particular case, we're going to put it in the street here. So anytime anything crosses that line, whether it's a motor vehicle or a person, we could receive alert. Just like when you saw that scroll cross through, if this was traditional motion, you would receive some type of motion alert. Just like the tree with the branches moving, you would receive some type of motion alert. So with this, you could reduce your false alarm and only receive the alert based off of motor vehicle or human detection. So adjust your direction, adjust your sensitivity, and here we're going to adjust, whether we want motor vehicle, non-motor vehicle, or pedestrian. Adjust your filter type, and then you can also adjust your maximum and minimum size. So this way you can say no larger than this particular person or object, and minimum size requirement as well. Adjust those, put them in your field of view where you want those, and then pretty much anything has to meet those requirements before it triggers, so either minimum or maximum. Under trigger action, you can upload the image, adjust your alarm sound from 1 through 10, from a warning to a greeting, repeat that message, and then also the alarm light, your duration, so from 1 second all the way up to 1 minute, where it could repeat the flash or the message. Here you can adjust your schedule planning, so whether you want it armed or not armed, and this way if you're during business hours, you could turn that off, and maybe after business hours turn it on, or vice versa. So you're able to adjust that in here as well. Pretty much for line cross, that's pretty much it for setting up a rule. Next we'll go into intrusion detection. Intrusion detection will be very similar to the line cross. We're just going to create an area that we're going to detect from motion. And again, same thing, whether it's human or vehicle, we would set that up. Double click on anywhere on the screen to get full screen access for the setup. Same function works on line cross. Just kind of showing you both options. You're able to do either or. So expand the view, adjust your box. Pretty much you see the little points there, you can move them around. Same thing as far as time threshold, sensitivity, adjust your snapshot, your filter type, and same rules with the maximum and minimum size. Drag your box, get the exact size that you want to really kind of hone in on that exact object or person that you're looking for. Same thing with trigger action with the alarm sound. Select your alarm audio, repeat message, as well as your duration for the flash. Same thing with the plan, we won't go into that, but pretty much that's it for intrusion detection. Save your settings after you're done doing everything, and they'll retain. So this will basically trigger anytime a vehicle or a person walks through that. Here's an example of a vehicle being triggered. You can see our line cross setting is there from the previous, so it kind of retains that in there at the same time. Next is audible message warning or audible message settings. Here you can see we have option from 1 through 10, whether it's you're in an alert area, please leave, down to number 10, which is a warning. Even like 9 is a welcome message. You are able to upload your own audio files. They do have to be a PCM file and less than 100K in size. If you do provide that file, you're able to put it on your desktop or on your PC, browse it, and import. And then it'll basically just add right down below, so you have option number 11. Next, we'll get into smart illumination settings. This camera supports dual lighting, so it supports infrared lighting as well as white LED lighting. You can select the option of just doing white LED light if you want to have color 24/7, or you could run it in infrared only, but default it'll come with dual. And that way it's, if you need more lighting, the infrared light will kick on and provide you a good picture daytime or nighttime. But if you're in an area with good illumination, It's possible that running in day mode or wide LED mode will provide enough lighting for you. That's pretty much just a quick overview of some basic settings, some key settings with this particular camera. If you need any assistance, feel free to contact our tech support.